Waking up each morning can sometimes feel like a challenge, especially as we grow older. The body aches a little more, the mind feels a tad cloudier, and the motivation to spring out of bed isn't always there. But what if you could change the entire trajectory of your day in just 10 minutes? Imagine waking up with a sense of anticipation, knowing that you have a simple, gentle routine to ease you into the world. Today, I invite you to join me as I take on the challenge of sticking to a 10-minute morning routine designed to boost energy and happiness. A routine backed by science and accessible to anyone, no matter where you are on your wellness journey. Let's start by acknowledging the reality many of us face as we age. Our bodies undergo natural changes. Muscles and joints become stiffer, flexibility decreases, and energy can wane. It's not unusual to feel sluggish in the morning, especially if sleep hasn't been as restful as we'd like. Maybe you've noticed that it takes a little longer to get moving, or that you're not quite as chipper as you once were. Perhaps you've watched friends or loved ones go through this too, and it's heartbreaking to see them lose the vitality they once had. But I want you to know you're not alone, and there are tangible steps you can take to reclaim that spark. The morning is a powerful time. It's the gateway to your day, the moment you set the tone for everything that follows. And while it's easy to fall into a pattern of sluggish starts, there's so much potential in those first few minutes after you open your eyes. With just a little intention, you can turn mornings from a struggle into an opportunity. That's what this 10-minute routine is all about, making the most of a small window of time to invest in your well-being. So, what exactly does this routine look like? It's a simple 3-step process: gentle stretching, mindfulness, and hydration. Each element is carefully chosen to address the unique challenges we face as we age, and to provide a foundation for greater energy and happiness throughout the day. Let's begin with gentle stretching. Our bodies crave movement, but as we age, we often become less active. This can lead to stiffness, reduced flexibility, and even pain. The good news is that you don't have to be an athlete or a yoga expert to benefit from stretching. Simple movements, raising your arms overhead, rolling your shoulders, gently twisting from side to side, can wake up your muscles and lubricate your joints. As you stretch, you might notice your breathing deepen and your heart rate pick up slightly. This isn't just about physical flexibility, it's about preparing your body to meet the day's demands, whatever they may be. Stretching has real, measurable benefits. Studies have shown that even brief daily stretching routines can improve flexibility, reduce pain, and enhance overall mobility in older adults. By dedicating just a few minutes each morning to these gentle movements, you're giving your body the message that it's time to start fresh, to move forward, and to embrace the new day. After stretching, we transition into mindfulness. This can take many forms, but for our purposes, it means taking a few moments for deep, intentional breathing or a short meditation. You might sit quietly, close your eyes, and focus on the sensation of your breath moving in and out of your body. Or, if you prefer, you can use these minutes to think of 3 things you're grateful for, or to set a positive intention for the day ahead. Mindfulness is more than just a buzzword. It's a practice that's been shown to reduce stress, lower blood pressure, and improve mood. For seniors in particular, mindfulness can be a powerful tool for combating feelings of loneliness or anxiety. By starting your day with a calm and centered mind, you're better equipped to handle whatever comes your way. You're giving yourself the gift of presence, which is one of the most precious gifts there is. Finally, we end with hydration. It's such a simple act, drinking a glass of water, but it's often overlooked. After a night of sleep, our bodies are dehydrated. This can make us feel tired, foggy, and sluggish. Hydrating first thing in the morning helps your body wake up, kickstarts your metabolism, and supports every system in your body, from your brain to your muscles to your digestive tract. Many people underestimate the impact of dehydration on their well-being. Even mild dehydration can lead to fatigue, headaches, and difficulty concentrating. By making hydration a non-negotiable part of your morning routine, you're setting yourself up for better physical and mental performance throughout the day. Now, you might be wondering, does such a simple routine really make a difference? I had the same question. That's why I decided to give it a try, committing to these 10 minutes each morning to see what would happen. What I discovered was remarkable. Not only did I feel more energetic and alert, but I also noticed a shift in my overall mood. I looked forward to those quiet moments of stretching and reflection, and I found that they carried over into the rest of my day. I was less reactive, more patient, and more willing to engage with the world around me. And it's not just anecdotal. Research backs up these experiences. In one study, seniors who adopted a morning routine that included stretching, mindfulness, and hydration reported significant improvements in energy, reduced pain, and a greater sense of well-being. These changes didn't happen overnight, but over time the cumulative effects were clear. These small acts, repeated daily, added up to a noticeable transformation. Let's break down each part of the routine in a bit more detail, so you can see just how accessible and adaptable it is. For stretching, start with your neck and shoulders. Gently tilt your head from side to side, then roll your shoulders forward and back. Move down to your arms, reaching overhead and stretching side to side. Circle your wrists, shake out your hands. Then focus on your torso. Twist gently from the waist, lean forward and back. Finally, stretch your legs by lifting your knees, circling your ankles, or simply standing and reaching for your toes. There's no need for complicated poses. The key is to move in a way that feels good for your body. When it comes to mindfulness, find a comfortable seat. You can sit on the edge of your bed, in a chair, or on the floor, whatever works for you. Close your eyes if you're comfortable, or simply lower your gaze. Take a deep breath in through your nose, feeling your belly expand, then exhale slowly through your mouth. Repeat this for a few cycles, focusing on the sensation of your breath. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath. If you prefer, use this time for a short gratitude practice. Think of 3 things you're grateful for, big or small. Let yourself really feel that gratitude, and notice how it shifts your mindset. Finally, for hydration, keep a glass or bottle of water by your bedside. As soon as you finish your stretching and mindfulness, take a few slow sips. Feel the coolness of the water. Imagine it waking up your cells, refreshing your body from the inside out. This simple act can be surprisingly invigorating. The beauty of this routine is its flexibility. If you're pressed for time, you can do a shorter version. If you want to spend a little longer, you can add in extra stretches or a longer meditation. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. By making this a daily habit, you're sending yourself a powerful message. Your well-being matters, and you're worth investing in. As you move through your day, pay attention to how you feel. Do you notice more energy, less pain, a brighter mood? These changes might be subtle at first, but over time, they become more pronounced. And remember, it's not just about the physical benefits. Taking time for yourself each morning can also be a powerful act of self-care. It's a way of honoring your body and mind, of acknowledging the challenges you face, and of choosing to show up for yourself day after day. If you're skeptical, I get it. We're often told that change requires massive effort, or that aging inevitably means decline. But the truth is, small, intentional actions can have a ripple effect. By starting your day with energy and positivity, you're more likely to make healthy choices throughout the day, to engage with others, and to pursue activities that bring you joy. One of the most common hurdles I hear from people is, "I'm not a morning person." And that's okay. This routine isn't about becoming someone you're not. It's about meeting yourself where you are. Maybe you start with just 5 minutes, or maybe you do the routine later in the morning. The important thing is to find what works for you and to build on it over time. It's also important to remember that wellness is a journey, not a destination. Some days will feel easier than others. There will be mornings when you spring out of bed, and others when you have to coax yourself to move. That's normal. The key is to be gentle with yourself, to celebrate your efforts, and to keep coming back to the practice. If you're caring for an older loved one, consider doing the routine together. It can be a wonderful way to connect, to support each other, and to make wellness a shared priority. You might find that these moments become some of the most meaningful parts of your day. Beyond the physical and mental benefits, there's also a sense of empowerment that comes from taking charge of your morning. In a world that can sometimes feel overwhelming, having a routine gives you a sense of control and purpose. It's a reminder that, no matter what challenges come your way, you have tools to support your well-being. As you embark on this journey, remember that you're not alone. There's a whole community of people, seniors, caregivers, and wellness seekers, who are exploring these practices and discovering their own paths to energy and happiness. I encourage you to share your experiences, to reach out for support, and to celebrate your successes, no matter how small. If you're inspired to give this routine a try, I'd love to hear about your journey. What changes do you notice? What challenges do you face? How does this simple act of self-care impact your day? Your stories can be a source of inspiration and encouragement for others on the same path. As we wrap up, remember that it's never too late to invest in your health and happiness. Aging brings its own set of challenges, but it also offers opportunities for growth, connection, and joy. By dedicating just 10 minutes each morning to stretching, mindfulness, and hydration, you're setting yourself up for a more energetic, fulfilling life. And if you're looking for more ways to support your well-being, stay tuned for tips on simple exercises to improve balance and prevent falls. Together, we can create a community of support, empowerment, and vitality, one morning at a time. So, tomorrow morning, when you open your eyes, take a deep breath, stretch your arms, and reach for that glass of water. Embrace the day with intention and gratitude. Your best self is just 10 minutes away.